Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Al here, making stuff and breaking stuff. So today, as you can see, we're going to do an unboxing and a quick review of the Rockwell Jawhorse. These things are a must-have if you do any woodworking in the shop. I decided to get this because after trying to do a video of a sawzall, holding a 2x4 and cutting a sawzall with one hand, it's a little complicated. So I invested a couple bucks in the shop and got the new Jawhorse here. We're going to go unbox it, go over it, check it out. Hit that intro. Pretty convenient, and actually it's all fully put together. I thought I'd have to assemble this thing. Now that we have it unpacked, I just want to go over a couple things with you real quick. To unfold it, first you loosen up this back screw here. You slide the back leg out. And you have to pop it back forward, lift it up. But before we do all that, I want to show you how to put it into transport mode if you want to. So you pop it back, like that. Flip it around. And now it rides on that big wheel here on the bottom. And you can transport it like this. Folds up nice, rides on this big wheel right here on the bottom. Now, this wheel is made out of plastic, so it wouldn't bash against any rocks or anything because it might crack. I really like that transport feature. Or if you don't want to roll it, you can put the back leg back down, tighten it down all the way, and you can carry it, essentially use this as a handle. Alright, back to setting it up. Loosen the back screw. Pop it out. Push it back down. Tighten it. Foot clamp. Pop forward. Latches out. Then the legs. Just pop out. Very simple. The latch is a latch. I do want to show you the rubber feet on the bottom here. Each leg has these nice little rubber feet. Back one. The other front. So if you're using it in the house, say in hardwood floors or something like that, it won't scratch them up. It does have the rubber pads. I don't know if they're rubber. There's some, I mean they are rubbery, some sort of rubber plastic. Not 100% sure what they are. Now I've got the legs out, back leg, it's tightened down. You pop it over and it's ready to go. Make sure it's in the unlocked position. Pop it back. Let me turn this sideways to show you guys. So it extends out to about 18 inches. Then if you want to do the full 37, you pop it off and switch it around, and then you get the full 37 inches. It is 11 inches shy of the full 4 feet, but for what I'm using it for, it'll work. There is also a larger one of these. I think they call it the Sheet Master, which is up to, I think it's 52 inches, which is a little bit more. I didn't get that one. This one will fit my needs. So, you know, check them out, see what works for you. There are some accessories. So I really like what Rockwell did with this Jawhorse. Essentially, it's the best of both worlds. It combines a bench vise and a pair of sawhorses. So if you're just one guy doing stuff, it's a lot easier than having to mess around with sawhorses. As you guys can see in my past videos, where I'm sitting there trying to drill into a wood and then the material's bouncing around because it's just sitting on top of a pair of sawhorses. The clamping force is 2,000 pounds of pressure this way on the material. So as you can see, I can sit on this. I don't fall over. And it's not going anywhere. And I weigh 260, I'm 6'5". So clamping force is very good. And then to get your material out of here, all you do is hit the unlock. You give the kick pedal one firm push down. You're gonna hear it click. Like that. Sorry, I got my big boots on. It doesn't fit in the hole that well. What else? Let's see here. It is made entirely of steel. There's only 2 plastic pieces. It's the back screw knob, and then the cover for the metal latches here. Other than that, it's all metal. I really like that. I don't have to worry about nothing breaking or snapping off on it. Good construction. I think it's well made. You can kick it over, knock it over, hit it with this. You know, you're not going to break it. Not going to dent it. Try doing that with a pair of plastic sawhorses. You know, that shatter in a million pieces. Anyway, I've wanted one of these for a very long time. I'm glad I found this in clearance. I suggest you go check out your Lowe's. You might find one left. Rockwell does sell some accessories for these. I think they sell something for clamping logs and some sort of welding station. I might post pictures of those. That's about it. I'll show you real quick how to fold it back up. All you do, flip it over. Just flip it over. First, there's a release switch here on the kick pedal. Lift that up, bring that up a little bit. Hit the release tab on the leg. Bring the front legs back. Hit the release tab on this one. Bring that back. Bring the kick pedal all the way down. Loosen up the back clamp for the leg. Lift up, bring it down. You gotta kind of bring it back and then slide it forward. Tighten her down. So this is the second plastic piece here. It was the back wheel and the front wheel and then the tabs. So that's all the plastic that's on this. There you go. She's ready to transport. 42.9 pounds, so it's not horrible. Or if you don't want to lug it around, you can just roll it on the wheel. It's pretty slick. Alright everyone, thanks for watching my video. I hope you liked that quick little review and unboxing of the Rockwell Jawhorse. I can't talk today for some reason. Jawhorse. It is the Gen 2. It's model KJ9003 or K something 9003. Can't see it from here. 42.9 pounds. Overall spread of 37 inches. I like it. You know, it combines the best of both worlds. Essentially, a vise and those sawhorses. And I hate sawhorses. They're always falling over. At least the ones I have are cheap. They're plastic. The ones cracked. I had to duct tape it back together. Enough. So I got this because I'm doing a lot of metalwork, woodworking. It's a lifesaver. Best 70 bucks I've spent in a long time. Anyways, guys, I created an Instagram account, which I'm going to use to post preview pictures of my videos and possibly the giveaway announcement I might do on Instagram. So go out over there, check out my Instagram page, give it a heart or a comment, whatever you do. I'm not too familiar with it yet. Thank you so much for all the support. I finally broke 700 subscribers this morning. Amazing. Big shout out to Red and the Den of Tools for sharing my video. I got, I think, 60 subscribers in a couple hours after he did that, so thanks, Red. Appreciate it. Big shout out. Love your channel. I'm going to announce the giveaway item. See, today's the 14th, right? Alright, today is Thursday the 14th. If I have time, I'm going to do it on Sunday, the 17th. So, 17th, I'm going to announce what it is we're going to give away to get up to 1,000 subscribers. Alright everyone, if you like my videos, hit that like button because it lets YouTube know that you're enjoying my content and it'll promote it a little bit more if you're wondering what the likes are for. The subscription is so that you get all the updates on my latest videos, so don't forget to hit that little bell button there so you get all my latest videos coming up. Like I said, giveaway I'm going to announce probably the 17th. You're going to hopefully like it. I'm excited. So thank you everyone for all the support. I can't believe I'm up to over 700 subscribers. Thank you everybody who watches my channel, my support. Have a blessed day. Thanks for your time. See ya!